Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb. You want to slurp that up like you did last time?
Every damn time we do beer. Every single time we do beer on this show.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to let that settle.
He doesn't know how to use it now.
I do know how to use it. I'm just not going to do what you just said. I ain't doing that stuff.
Man, so welcome to Blurs and Whiskey, because he's a little befuddled right now.
I'm not befuddled. I'm just preoccupied, and it threw me all the way the hell off. That's two for me.
Oh, man.
I'll happily take those.
Let's get into these church announcements.
Yes, those.
While he's a little preoccupied right now. So, Spider-Man Far From Home tickets are on sale right now.
It's live, people. It's live.
Movie is now playing right now. Go and get your tickets. We will be doing a review on it. Spoiler free, right?
Yeah, we're not spoiling it. We
don't
don't
spoil free.
Spoiler free. Nah, it's all in my
Spoiler
beard.
free. Yeah. BlurCon 2019 going down this weekend. I mean, if you haven't bought your tickets, what are you waiting for? BlurCon 2019 is going to be held at Hyatt Regency at Crystal City, VA. $55 for all weekend passes. For more information, go on blurredcon.com. AEW Fight for the Fallen is July 13th, this Saturday. You can go catch it on pay-per-view. Also, Super Smash Con 2019, August 8th through the 11th at 7 p.m. Dulles Expo Center, 4320 Chantilly Shopping Center, Chantilly, VA 20151. Also, you can go on check online, blursandwhiskey.com, for all your merch, shows, and audio on castbox.com and on YouTube. If you want to go ahead and get more of your merchandise, just like this one, or get your shirts, get your cups, get your bags, get your cell phone cases, get everything. Be sure to go out there and get it, man. Come on, what you waiting for? And that concludes with our church announcements.
I thought you was about to throw the whole tab.
No, like, really? No, I'm not
really.
Doing that. No.
This week we are in the spirit of the holiday, which I know some of you are not exactly happy about, but in the spirit of the holiday, we've chosen another character of the week, and it's going to be, of course, Captain America, but not the classic Steve Rogers that he's wearing today. But we're going to go with the new Captain America, Falcon. So
we gotta show.
We don't have the actual Cap.
Well, it's not out
yet. They got the toys out there. We just don't have it. Oh. So, but if you watched Endgame, spoiler alert, my bad. He becomes Captain America at the end of the movie.
If you haven't seen it now, I mean,
you suck. No, I'm sorry, you don't suck. You just haven't had time or the opportunity to spend the money on the movie and sit down for 3 hours, blah blah blah, yada yada. You suck. So go watch the movie.
Swallow.
Okay. All right. Well, I wasn't taking it that far.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yes, we're gonna get into the first topic. You wanted to speak about?
Yeah. So, as you all have seen me get my bleep kicked all the time on the sticks, I am a sports player. I like to play sports games, and
see me in 2K. See me in Madden.
I like to
Don't nobody play Madden.
Actually, everybody does play Madden. It's just not.
Can we do a live poll? Who
plays
Madden?
Gotcha. We do play Madden. Just not as much as 2K. But with 2K20 getting ready to come out, I did see that there is they're gonna have WNBA in there this year, which I'm actually like.
So are they actually having a WNBA game?
No, it's still 2K, but they're putting the WNBA inside of 2K.
So they're gonna have. So you can play. Can you play the women versus the men? Because you know what I ultimately
they can't. That they're not doing. I think they're gonna do. I think in that mode, and as far as if you put it in what's the name of it, the street, the actual blacktop mode where you can play as boys and girls, guys or women, whichever one. I think they're gonna do that. They haven't told much about it. They're still doing because the season just ended not too long ago, so they're getting ready to put that in. And with that being said, I was thinking, let me go and put yes for people play Madden. I was saying to myself, dang, we really don't have a lot of female gamers out there. And then it brought up to my attention that they just had, because I don't know if you know, they actually have the esports going on as far as with the league.
Okay.
And this young lady, her name is I'll keep butchering her name. Shaquita Evans.
You black? How you butcher Shaquita?
We
all know it's Shaquita.
Shaquita. It's spelled CH.
That's still Shaquita. We know you know that. You went to PG County. PG County schools.
I just call her Quita. So I mean, Shaquita Evans, and she is the very first black, not just black, but the very first woman to be drafted in that league. And kudos to that. She is, I believe it's the Golden State Warriors team, their team version of it. And it got me thinking, like, how come we don't see a lot of black female gamers? Not just black, but female gamers out there.
I mean, to me, it depends on where you look, because if you go on Twitter or you go on Twitch, it's literally littered with female gamers. Like one of the contributors to the show, Lila Bobina, she's a black.
I mean, there's a few out there.
I'm telling you, it's not a few. It's a lot. It's a lot of them out there.
And the reason why I asked is because for the most part, it's a male-dominated area, and I wanted to see, like, how come the women aren't presented as heavily as the guys are.
I think it's more of a matter that it's not mainstream to be a fan of playing video games. Like, there are a lot of women out there who play video games, and there are a lot of video games that are oriented or their demographic is women, young women. So it's definitely a market out there, and there's a good portion of them that do play and do participate. So
kudos to them, because I really I'm all about equality, and if you got enough skills to beat certain people off the sticks, I'm all for it. So I mean, ladies, we gotta see what your skills is like, because I mean,
ladies, if you would like to beat me off the sticks, please, you're welcome to come.
You know what?
You set that up. I mean, I'm just saying,
so many ways right now.
You set that up.
I wasn't even trying. My mind was not even in the gutter.
PG. So. But yeah, so they can you can actually follow the hashtag Black Gamer Girls on Twitter.
Actually, it's the I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Black Girl Gamers on Twitter.
Yeah, Black Girl. Yeah. Hashtag Black Girl Gamers. But yes, definitely. So also in respect to the holiday, was a little bit of controversy that I saw on social media this week about the 4th of July, the celebration of the Independence Day. Now, we as Blurs celebrated Juneteenth. Yeah. So, but there are some people, like, a couple of people just like, why are you even celebrating that holiday? I refuse to celebrate the 4th of July. Like, okay, so, in my opinion, yeah, you can crucify me if you want. I don't care. Come see me. Beat me off the sticks. The celebration of the holiday, we're black first, then we're American. Like, you can't sit here and complain about you hate America, all this other craziness, and you still are benefiting from living here. So, but ultimately, like, when my family has a huge, basically it's our family reunion. And I'm still a little drained from it. You know, it's always a big thing. Shout out to my Uncle Aaron.
You guys are partying pretty hard.
Oh yeah, they go hard. They do an amazing job every year, and I love them for it. My Uncle Aaron's house is where it goes down.
Folks had gators.
Yes.
Gators.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
A gator. Yeah, they grilled an entire gator. This is the second year in a row, and it's always amazing to see it happen.
I'm gonna put $1 in. Gators bitches better be wearing jimmies. Just in case if y'all didn't get that was from other guys. That is my
Gator don't play no shit. You hear, feel me? Gator never been about that. Never been about playing no shit. That's 2 for me. So, but as opposed to people who are like super militant on social media, like, no, I'm not going to not celebrate this holiday. I've been celebrating this since I was yay high. Like, we never say Happy 4th of July. It's really just our family reunion.
It's barbecue season, if you ask me. Yes. We celebrate. What's the name? We celebrate just that we just out here with the camaraderie. I can give a damn about.
Rita said celebrating this whole time. They've been celebrating this whole time, but since Instagram's so woke now, exactly. Like,
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with it. It really isn't. Me personally, I'm just here for the barbecue. To get drunk and just find a reason just to watch fireworks. I mean, I like it.
I'm a little bit of a litter bug, so I like watching stuff blow up.
Oh, and by the way, please, y'all, please just stop because, and I didn't even bring this up in the pre-meeting about this. Please stop it with the fireworks in the people's area, and I'm saying as far as like the shooters like getting at them, you're gonna hurt somebody and you're gonna kill somebody. Like I saw there's one video that dude could really catch these hands off of this BS. He saw a guy walking with his bag in his hand. I guess he was getting off of work or whatever. Yeah. And he lit a firecracker and put it inside of his book bag, and the book bag exploded. Ooh. Yeah. If there was something expensive in it, dude, I have to find this dude. He has to get these hands.
Expensive or not, I gotta beat that ass.
Yeah. And that's another one. But here was the funniest thing, and this is why I was waiting to tell you about this. Mm-hmm. So, did you see what Colt 45 said on the 4th of July?
I've tuned out.
Everybody's tuned out, but
the Cheeto and cheese.
It's funny.
I've tuned them out. So
this clown came on,
and I hate talking about him on our show. But go ahead.
He said he was like the Air Force was really heavy in the 1800s, and it was really that same face that you have right now is the same face that.
This is why I tuned him out.
It's like, dude, you realize that it was the
1908.
It
was the Wright brothers in 1908 was when they invented.
He said our Air Force was killing it back in the 1800s.
Fact check me in the comments. I think it's 1908, but what?
I know it was in the 1900s. But dude, what are you doing? Like seriously. Colt 45.
I strongly dislike that individual. I'm not gonna say I hate, but I strongly dislike him. He is proof. If you've never seen the movie
Juneteenth versus 4th of July,
mac and cheese. It depends on where you go to eat, because we got real mac and cheese in my house. Yeah, but no, he's proof that if you've never seen the movie Idiocracy. Have you ever seen
yes,
it? He's proof that we're gonna get President Terry Crews in 2026. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. So. He's just a perpetual idiot to me. Like I mean, like talking.
Moving on. Moving on to the next.
But if you're not celebrating the 4th, I really don't care. Just don't come at me talking about you Uncle Tom or
coon ass.
I'm eating cookout. I'm eating good. Yeah. Shut up. Mind your business. But the other thing, speaking of food, there was a big controversy that was going on. I called it the lick back, no put back. Basically, there was a young lady who has not been identified because she is an adolescent, and she opened up a can of ice cream, a tube of ice cream, and licked it, put it back inside the freezer. So there's, originally what was reported from multiple media outlets and respectable news outlets is that she could be facing up to 2 to 20 years. They haven't identified her. As also, she's a minor, so they're not going to do that. They haven't released her name. We've seen her picture, but I had to put up the poll, and I was asking basically everybody how you felt about it, and it was a wealth of backlash for that. Like people want her to go 20 years in jail for licking some ice cream.
I'm gonna get to that, but first off, we haven't really said this. Well, you said one. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, yes,
hey, what's up, Renita? I have to say this. As far as my take on it, I feel that I think she should get time. 20 years is a bit excessive. But I don't know where your mouth been. I don't know what you've been doing with them.
I agree.
I don't know if you got all those STDs and stuff like that. I mean, Now, as far as her is concerned, I think I have to see what the actual tube of ice cream is, because Haagen-Dazs, you got to actually take the wrapper off before you do that.
Well, there was a series of copycats that came up. Like there was a different woman. She was grown. She bought her ice cream, went back and did it, but she
only did it for the likes and everything.
Yeah, but it becomes a situation where it's like, do we make an example out of this individual? And if you watched the show last week, they're famous for making examples out of people of color.
I mean, they love doing
like,
that.
We're gonna prosecute you to the T on things and make it so that nobody else even dares to do this. Ultimately, it's some ice cream, slap on the wrist, community service. Go back and go send her off to her parents. Don't do that. Yeah. But let's check out these comments. Let's see. We're trying to do better with checking out the comments, so bear with us.
Yeah.
Tara said, "How was the black-owned theater?" We actually, so they were freaking sold out.
Yeah.
Like, of course, we probably, you know.
Yeah. Well, here's the one thing I will say this at over at next Act Cinema. They do not present the actual movie time and dates until I want to say like a week before. Exactly. So you always have to be on time, like as far as like
So we missed that. We dropped the ball. Yeah. We'll pick it up next time. But we're just gonna.
But yeah,
I'm just gonna go. Screw it.
Yeah. There's still a reason just to go.
Jamaica says she's in a Facebook group called Black Girl Gamers. Jamaica, if you can share, do we allow people to share stuff to Blurs and Whiskey? If not, share it on my page. We'll get it out there so everybody can take a look at it if you're interested.
About all women getting in their stuff in. So by all means, we'll shoot a plug for you guys. Rita, she had also inspired other people. Yeah, she did. Julian Scott, hey guys, and I agree. She should do time. What if a child got the exact ice cream and that woman had AIDS? Yeah,
I'm not sure about this, and I don't even know if I should say it because I'm not sure. But I don't think you could transfer AIDS like that. I don't think those. I don't think that can.
You get the point.
Yeah, I get your point, yeah. But you know that's a big stream for a specific situation, and she's a child herself.
Yeah,
so
I feel what you're saying as far as nasty AF. Do better.
Yeah, Candace said if she doesn't have AIDS or any diseases, they're doing too much. Like, yeah, I mean, either way, I agree. It's nasty AF. So I'm not, you know.
I heard a lot about Blue Bunny ice cream. I may have to try that.
It's literal crack. It's crack ice cream.
Wifey, we're gonna go and get that date night.
Crack ice cream. It's amazing. So I just, but it was just funny to watch the social outrage on social media.
Hold on a sec. I'm
Facebook
sorry.
And Twitter.
Ashley said, "Did you see the chick with the Listerine?"
Listerine. What? No, the Listerine. No, see, no. Okay. All right. Yep. We're done. My bad. I didn't mean to hit you that time. That was not intentional. But speaking of things going into people's mouths. There's just a wealth of challenges as of late. Like people like doing stuff.
It's a lot.
And shout out to one person in particular who keep trying to make me watch this video. I'm not gonna watch this video. You keep trying to make me watch this video. I'm not gonna watch. Stop sending it to me. I will block you.
Oh, no, you gotta do it the right way, man. You know, if she keeps on doing it, you gonna get blocked.
Yes.
So
yes. But you ready to leave it? Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. Cucumbers. Some of y'all are showing your oral talents that some of us don't
I don't have a problem with your capabilities.
I mean, me as a black man, I don't cheat, so I don't have nothing to worry about. I mean, I got my wifey at home, so I never got to worry about that. So, but for other single gentlemen just like him, he don't got a problem showing your talents, but
I have a problem with you showing me your talents, but
I mean,
don't put it on damn social media. Like, keep it.
No, I mean, and I'm gonna.
DMs are there for a reason.
Should I tell them a little bit into the guys what we really think, or should I just keep that to ourselves?
Well, I think because the pictures that are running are the actual bottle caps, we should have been talking about that.
We're gonna get into that, and that was
off camera. Guy slipped that one up.
Yeah,
because we were talking about the cucumber challenge.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into that because that's some epic. You know what? Yeah. Show people in the DMs about how you handle that, because I mean now you look like Thottimus Prime out here, just doing it for the gram and doing it for Facebook and Twitter, man. You look like a hoe. I mean, seriously. I mean,
that doesn't count.
It doesn't count. I mean, it just
you do.
You look like you a bopper. How we saying in the DMV?
Yeah,
you a bopper. And at some point,
who used to say roller?
Yeah, we used to say roller. She a roller.
Hey, off camera guy. 4:00. Oh, geez. Shout out to Frederick Douglass High School. If you went to Frederick Douglass, you knew about 4:00. But I'm leaving it at that. That's just I'll hit you up in the comments about that one.
But yeah, let's get into this bottle cap challenge.
Yo, it's been epic. Epic. And they have been doing a great job.
Yeah.
I wish I could get my leg up that high. The best I could do is
kick the bottle.
There you go. That's all I can do. That's the best. I ain't kicking nothing. And I lost my top. And I've wasted more stuff on me. Okay. But yeah.
Trey pissed himself. By the way, just getting into this.
I had a real bad thought just now.
I've seen some. What's the name? Some epic bottle cap hits between Jason Statham, Donnie Yen. I even seen homeboy from what's the name of that group? That rap group? Ray Shrimmer. What's the name?
I ain't got no title.
I ain't got no title. You don't listen to me.
I don't know who it is.
What's the name? Black Beatles. The Black Beatles joint. That girl is a real crowd, please.
Who?
Anywho. But nah, we seen some epic ones. We seen some ones that was funny as I don't know what. Me and Trey just seen one where a guy, he was really obese. He tried to go ahead and kick that joint. Couldn't even get his leg up. He's like, man, bump this, turned around. And then it
popped off like that. That was disgustingly impressive. Okay, like
it was funny.
Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you. Like you did a good job.
That was kind of funny though. But I'm not even gonna lie.
So we didn't open up the calls. If you guys did have any questions or concerns, you wanted to give us a call and talk about the cucumber challenge, the ice cream liquor, the caps, anything, you can definitely give us a call on 443-371 3155. I'm gonna go ahead and make this
open up the phone lines.
Open up the phone lines. You want to give us a call?
Rita said lesbians been using cucumbers for years. What was it? Mike Tyson says, yeah, the Listerine was discussed. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that. What's his name?
Oral herp, like Joe. Okay,
yeah, next.
No, I gotta say this. So first off, there's a stigma about herpes, and I have to say this because I know people about it. I know people who have it. It's not as bad. Like basically, if it's 5 people in the room, 4 out of the 5 might have it because it's such a common thing, and it's not as bad, or it shouldn't be as demonized as people make it to be. Mm-hmm. I just got to say that because people got to stop making it seem like herpes is you're gonna die if you get hurt. No, you take care of yourself and get over it. Stop treating it like it's the most worst thing in the world. Mm-hmm. I personally don't have it, no, but I know people who do, and they live their lives, and they're not monsters. So stop making it seem like that. You get herpes, move on. You have some
because of the herpes drug commercials. That's why.
That's almost.
I saw that.
We don't even see those commercials anymore. So
I do remember the.
I didn't turn off the Do Not Disturb. So if you guys are trying to call,
wow,
my bad. But yeah, that's so. We've got some things coming up. Stranger Things was re-released or the new season was released on Netflix. I've gotten to like episode 3. I haven't gotten a chance to fully binge it.
Oh,
there she goes. Alrighty, let go of the mouse. Hey, Rita, you live on with Blurs and Whiskey. I always want to say my job calling. I don't know what it is.
Anyway, Blurs and Whiskey, Trey Proper, Big Herb. What's good?
What's going on?
Hey, I wasn't even gonna call in until you basically responded to my comment about the oral herpes. So let me clarify that a little bit.
Okay.
What I mean by that is that if someone who has it licks an ice cream, puts it back. Most of the time when you're getting ice cream, especially for me, I'm getting it for my son and my bonus baby. So what you are basically exposing my child to something as a kid that they had no control over. Now, if this was something that happened when they were an adult and they got it, that's on you. You did that. Do you. Yeah. Be good. I don't care. But you should not do something like that where you are a danger to the public, especially children who are innocent, and they shouldn't be exposed to those kind of things because you want to be disgusting. And that's what I meant by that.
No, don't get me wrong. I wasn't saying for that particular situation, I was not saying that it's acceptable in any way, shape, or form. No, it's still disgusting. It's still...
You deserve to get these hands.
Yeah, you deserve to get these hands. If I walk into a damn CVS and I see you cracking open some Blue Bunny and licking it and putting it back, we gonna have some words. Because I'm a fat boy and you ruining ice cream for me.
Yeah.
No. But no, I was strictly zeroing in on
talking about
herpes itself because part, you know it's a stigma out there about it, and I wish that we as a people in general wouldn't look at it as badly. So yes, in the situation where it would affect the child, hell yeah, I'll pay that $1. That person deserves cash these hands.
I'll let it pass.
So yeah, no, I'm not saying that at all. But yeah, Thanks for calling. You good?
I'm fine. I just
right.
wanted to clarify. I'm not mad at you, so live your best life.
Oh man. Hey, Rita.
Just wanted to clarify a little bit.
Hey, Rita. Guess what?
What's that?
So
if she calls back and
call
go
back in, she gonna go off. You had to know it was coming. It's me.
Man.
But back to what I was saying. Anybody else would have called it, I'm not gonna be an a-hole to you.
Oh man.
I just like messing with her. It's fun to pick with her.
Okay.
But Stranger Things, I got an episode. I got the season 3, episode 3. Off camera guy. Have you watched it yet?
Have you even watched? Better question. Have you even watched the show?
Season 1, I'm on episode 3.
Season 1, episode 3.
I'm on season 2, episode 1. I have seen some of it, and I just found out that Rita gave you the finger on
A bunch of fingers. That is that'll be $6, man. I'm the only person who's pretty much almost caught up, but it just came out, so I understand a lot of people haven't had a chance to.
I just found out last night that my wife really watches the show, so I mean, I didn't know prior to this, so shout out to my wifey right there. So yeah, we got something to watch when we get home. As far as the show, I think if it's anything like it was the first couple seasons, dude, it's gonna be lit.
Epic. It's epic. I actually look forward to. I wish they would release it during the Halloween time because it kind of fills in with that theme.
Well, I mean, I think this one was dealing around the summertime, around 4th of July.
Yeah, but it's more of a Halloween type show to me.
You can watch it when you want.
Yes, you can. So I'm not gonna wait until Halloween. All the memeage is gonna come out of nowhere by then.
It's like what's the name? Like what's the name of that movie with Bruce Willis?
Die Hard.
Die Hard. Everybody says
it's a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie.
Me and I've said one. My wife says that I said one thing and I said another. So I'm tired of the debate. You can watch it whenever you want. So I mean,
it's a Christmas movie.
I don't care if it's a Christmas, even though it came out in July of that year. So I mean, it is what it is.
It's still a Christmas movie. I don't care what nobody says. I watched that during Christmas time.
Came out in July because they wanted you to buy the VHS by Christmas.
Hold on, but I thought that what's the name? Movies like that usually back in the day, it took like a year or something like that just to get. I thought that's why
the schedule ain't changed too much.
No, it's usually about 6 months later you get it.
Yeah.
In addition to that, we also have Jumanji 2. They're releasing another Jumanji. How they got out of the game and got back into the game. Yeah, The Rock's coming back to play the character that he played.
You gotta think. He's hatred towards The Rock.
I don't have a hatred. It's just a slight dislike for the man. I can't hate him because he's
his charisma
he's
though.
Thing.
I mean,
I don't care about his charisma.
He's The Rock. I mean, do you smell it? Do you smell it, Trey?
Also, Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse is on Netflix. So if you didn't get a chance to watch it in the theaters, it's on Netflix. Watch it now before Marvel starts on Marvel Plus.
Yep, and it'll disappear just like the snap.
Exactly. So. Bad Boys 3 wrapped, I think Thursday. So we got that to look forward to. I actually went to go see Aladdin last night on a humble. It was okay. I tried to sing along, but they changed a lot of the lyrics, and. Yeah, visually it was beautiful, but Will Smith was a little bit too flamboyant for my taste. I mean, yeah, he's a genie, and I guess what Robin Williams is going for is he's a cartoon character. He has to be
good. I genuinely thought he was good. I mean, I ain't saying he wasn't Robin, but I mean, no, he was good.
No, definitely not.
I liked him. In that sense. I thought Jumanji was as far as
Jumanji or Aladdin.
No, I saw the trailer for Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
The other day, it came out. It looks Danny DeVito and what's his name, and Danny Glover is in it. So that anything that has Danny DeVito
Hollywood is out of ideas. Like
Danny DeVito is funny as I don't know what. So I'll listen to him. I'll look any movie that he has because. If you looked at any of his, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's very hilarious.
So I mean, I
wish they kept that on Netflix. I never actually finished the series. That was actually the Sunny in Philadelphia is actually pretty good, but I think it's on Hulu now. I don't think it's on. I have to check.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, I know it's on Amazon.
So,
But also, speaking of The Rock, Shazam 2 is coming out. They kind of teased him at the end of Shazam. There was a 7th seat there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the movie.
Yeah.
And yes, so this week, Spider-Man Far From Home is out. We've both seen it.
Bruh. I got a story to tell as far as when I went to go see this movie. I had a mini rant on if you went on my Facebook page and saw that, I had some words for folks who feel the need to get up out of their seats in the middle of the...
Look at all you non-believers!
My wife keeps asking me why you get so ticked off behind it, because it's just pay respect to the movie. I mean, it's the minute we went we went on a 1 o'clock show, and at this time, I guess it was like a camp because there was a bunch of kids in the same shirt going to see the movie. And in the midst of these kids sitting there and watching, I see a whole bunch of people leaving. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Seriously, the movie has not ended yet.
It has.
Sit down. I'm like, but here's the thing. So the kids, they still sitting. There was 2 kids still sitting there. I was like, see, these 2 kids understand. I ain't saying this to my wife because she's looking at me crazy as far as like, dude, chill out. No, it needs to be said. These kids are doing the right thing. And then when they went to the actual second part of the what's the name of the end credits, this one guy says right as soon as the scene starts, "Hey guys, we gotta get ready to go." I'm like, dude, if you don't shut the fuck up, please just shut up forever. All right, and then these kids are sitting there and they had the perfect response. The movie is not over yet. He was like, we gotta go to the swimming pool. The movie is not over yet. I was like,
and I have that same, but I make my comment. I call them non-believers, and I let them walk out the door. They'll feel stupid later when there's some part of the movie they haven't seen yet, and they missed out. So I just let them go.
And then you look like Boo Boo the Fool afterwards.
But as far as the movie,
oh man,
we are giving this movie
what?
Oh, I thought you was about to.
What?
Drum roll, please.
No. What did I do?
I thought you was about to do your own drum roll.
No.
Okay.
No. I was about to do the what's the name? The Tyler what's it? 10?
The drum roll's done.
Oh,
well,
we're giving it 5 shots.
It's 5 shots. I give it 10 if we had an extra.
If we
one.
could, we would give it 10. But the movie was really good. It was actually pretty visually.
Oh my god!
This is
go ahead.
Visually, if you've ever read a Spider-Man versus Mysterio comic, basically it's everything you want. It's everything you thought of. If you watched the '90s cartoon the '90s Spider-Man cartoon, and you saw Mysterio perform his stuff, it was amazing. It was great. It was awesome. So everything that you would expect is what happened. So I'm trying my best not to spoil it, but I think hands down this is the best Spider-Man movie out of all of them. The Sam Raimi's, the Andrew Garfield.
There's no competition.
This is the best one.
I think visually, this is the best MCU. Now, I'm between the two of us. I'm on my own in this one. Visually, there is this one scene in the middle of the movie. You'll know it when it happens. It is the best visually created scene in all of the MCU movies. You couldn't tell if it was real or it was fake. Because, I mean, it literally just ties right in. Boom, 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 boom. And you're like, oh, what just happened? As far as the end credit scene, it's going to have a big WTF. Somebody will make an appearance that you probably didn't even think was going to happen.
I fanboyed out.
And then what happens in the second end scene, you literally are like, oh, son, what the fuck just happened? And that's about as much as we can say in a spoiler-free.
Oh, my goodness.
We might have to actually just do a spoiler review and just post it like a week later or something like that.
And we'll give you time. We'll give you all enough time to go watch it. But definitely, like if you were still feeling a little depressed after Endgame, this is going to lift up your spirits. I'll say that much. It makes you feel better. It gets you ready for Phase 4, and make sure you pay attention to everything that's said. We don't have the rights to that song. To any songs. We ain't the rights to
You'll
songs.
know what I'm talking about when you see it. So.
It was so just every piece of dialogue in this movie you should pay attention to because it sets up
so many Easter eggs. So many Easter eggs. Man, I can't wait until next year. Oh, and we also have to talk about the fact that what's the name at the next Comic-Con, they will be addressing all the next Phase 4 movies. So
we're gonna get a rollout release. So.
Mr. Feige, hurry up.
Take your time. Take your time.
Just let me know what's gonna happen. You take your time as far as putting the movie out. What we got? We like a crack fiend right now. You know, right now gave us all the good stuff. We need some more. I mean, we need some more.
I refuse. I rebuke and I refuse. I am not addicted.
Let's get this.
Y'all got any more?
I need some more. I need some more Spider-Mans.
What's the name? In the comment section, Jamaica says, it was so good.
Yes, it was.
Those end credit scenes left me shook. Yeah, it really was.
Because it sets up so much. So much. And with Sony and Marvel working together to keep Spider-Man in the MCU, I'm happy. I am excited. I am elated. But speaking of the MCU, I put up another poll this week, another proper poll. Yeah. Basically, there's the rumor about the Snyder cut of the Justice League. The Dawn of Justice movie would have had all their DC's attempt at making things great, but it fell short. But apparently, Zack Snyder was the director of the movie, and he has his own specific version of the movie that is going to be may be released at some point in time. But there's also on the other side of the fence the Marvel Endgame reshoot, which is releasing about maybe 2 to 3 deleted scenes. I asked everybody which one they would be more excited to see, and of course,
Endgame.
I'm
sorry.
Endgame won.
You have to show me what you've been putting out as of late before I can even switch over to anything DCU.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Your track record precedes you. So I mean, stick to the anime ones because the anime ones are epic.
Yes.
So
yes.
But as far as live action,
the last animated DC movie was The Reign of Superman, which was pretty good. It was pretty spot on with the.
My favorite one is the Laughing Joke.
Oh yeah, the Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke.
Yes.
The Killing Joke is.
It's okay. I'm not a Batman fan. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know.
But I appreciate. Cool. I appreciate him for what he is, even though it's white privilege. I mean, hey,
here we go.
Call it how I see it. But continuing on,
I'm just excited. But I was saying that the last animated DC movie that I remember was The Reign of Superman, where Superman comes back and it's all 4 different Supermen trying to fight him and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. It's on the DC Universe app. Definitely check it out. But yeah.
Speaking of DCU app,
oh yeah, we forgot. My bad. I threw it.
So I just tuned in this past week into Swamp Thing. And James Wan is the director, the executive producer of the show. It's really, really dark. It's gives a horror type vibe, but it's a very good show. And as soon as I say, "Hey fellas, I just saw this first episode, dog, we got to talk about this," and then when I went to look up on YouTube, Swamp Thing has been canceled. So I'm like literally what?
Within hours
what happened
of its release, canceled. Like we still don't know what happened.
They still haven't said anything as far as what
somebody
happened.
had to touch somebody. You don't cancel something that fast without somebody touching somebody and getting Me Too. It's that simple. But for those of you who don't know who Swamp Thing is, he is a DC Universe character, more so on the Vertigo side, but he's basically I forgot his original name. I cannot believe I had it. And I forgot his name. But he's a guy who died in swamps, chemicals got mixed in, and he basically controls plants. Yeah. So he's like a male version of Poison Ivy from the Batman series, but way stronger.
Way darker.
Yeah. Darker. But they canceled the show. He's actually had a couple of runs over the years. He had 2 movies, and he had a failing TV show. Went on for like 1 season back in the 90s.
The dude who's playing Swamp Thing, I had his name written down, and apparently I can't find it. But he was actually
so bad with names.
he was in Power. He was the police officer that got killed. I believe it's
which one? There's a couple of them that get killed.
Nah, it was the dude that was dating Angie. I forget his name.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
He's the main character on this one, and he did a really good job. This show is really good, and the one thing that I do like that DCU is doing with it, I don't know if they did it only because they canceled it. They made sure that they came on weekly. Like, you could only get it weekly on the app, and it's just like, I was like, dang, this show was actually really good. The pilot was really awesome, and just got cut off. So, I mean, it happens. I mean, yeah, but if you get a chance, go and check it out on the DCU app. It's a really good show.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm
gonna also try Titans, because Trey's been telling me about Titans for a minute, so I'm gonna check that out too.
It's Young Justice is what I've been talking about.
Yeah,
the cartoon Young Justice is always amazing. Like they continued right where they left off from the Cartoon Network show, and it was 2 seasons. They ended it, and then they picked it back. They picked it back up later on. But next thing,
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to with. Just in case y'all ain't see what happened this past week, Wu-Tang has I am so excited about this. Wu-Tang has this drama getting ready to come out in September 4th. On September 4th,
a TV series.
It's a TV series. It's a
docudrama
series.
Yeah,
it's 10 episodes long, and it's dealing with the Wu-Tang Clan with RZA, Alex Tease, I hope I'm not butchering his name, and Method Man are the executive producers for the movie, for the show. Ashton Sanders from Moonlight, Davies, the rapper, and Shameik Moore, the guy who did the voiceover for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. They're in it. Ashton Sanders is playing RZA. Davies is playing Method Man, which I'm hella excited for. Because Joey Badass is playing Inspector Det. Shameik Moore is, I think he's playing Raekwon. This joint finna be fire. I'm just like, dude. And the fact that they still have some of the Wu-Tang Clan who's actually has an input on this movie, on the show, it's gonna be epic, and I'm telling you, man. They're a global franchise.
Yes. They have to have him.
And I'm telling you. Oh, and the kid who plays ODB
looks
splitting image like OD. Like, you see it right here.
Yeah,
he looks just like him. Like, I mean, for real. Even got the burping down, and the gold tooth and everything too. The hair and everything. They even gave Davies has the Method Man with the braids, the joints poked up in the air like that. I was like, this joint is gonna be lit. Fire. It's
gonna be lit.
Like,
I
can't wait.
And I know I'll probably get cussed out for this. And no, I'm not gonna lose my black card. I wasn't a big rap fan growing up, so I didn't get into the whole. I was introduced Wu-Tang.
Let's stop right there. You ain't a rap head, but you know.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Like, you listen to Jay, you listen to Big, you listen to all those main heavy hitters.
I'm more of a mainstream rap fan.
But but Wu-Tang is arguably the greatest rap group ever.
Yeah,
I mean, they're in my top 5. They're not my number 1, but they're definitely somebody that we need to have this. Especially with these youngsters, they need to know about what set house hip hop is.
Exactly.
And I mean, we're not even gonna get deep into that, but yeah. So let's get into
a release date.
September 4th.
Okay.
They got the first 3 episodes that's gonna be streaming, and then it's gonna be coming on weekly after that.
So September the 4th.
Yeah.
And it's on Hulu. And what's it called?
It's called what's the name? Wu-Tang, an American Saga.
Bad. I'll check. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I'm already.
The trailer's out already, so you can check it out. And with this next thing that we're about to talk about, this next thing is brought to you in part by our somewhat sponsor, White Tears. For those of you who always have something to say, about the black culture and get pissed off every single time, we got some white tears for you because
I know y'all been waiting.
Y'all are in your feelings with this.
Y'all been waiting for
So
this.
let me embark on this little.
Go ahead. Yeah, take your time. Go ahead. Take another sip. There you go. All right. So, how many of you guys are excited about the new Little Mermaid that's coming out? Yo, it's been a white tears week in all honesty.
It really is.
A whole bunch of stuff going on, but mainly the Ariel thing came out, and it's like people are genuinely, black and white people are genuinely upset about this. Like there are some black people who really believe that it should stay white, and there are some, we're going to take
white people. We're going to take their black card. So man.
I mean, hey, now I will say this, and this is a controversial hot take. I know. I honestly think that, and hear me out. I think that original characters should stay what they originally are. And I felt this way when we had the Fantastic Four movie, when Michael B. Jordan became the Human Torch. I don't have a problem with there being a black wash in Hollywood. Black people glow up, get that bag, I don't mind. Do what you got to do. Your picture. I don't mind. But I really think that black people, if we really want to affect change, we need to get into these industries, and we need to come with our own characters. And we need to bring up our own characters and make them just as popular. So when you have that, yeah, we should. It's not like people don't know who we are. It's not like we need that representation necessarily. Black people are a thing. We exist. So it's not like making that change is going to help us anyway. Disney making Little Mermaid black doesn't help us at all. It just gives us something to talk about. So yeah, let them do it or don't do it. It doesn't make no never mind. I could care less.
Speaking of bringing up our own characters, I'm still waiting on those rewrites of that script, Trey.
We're gonna do this live on the air right
now. I just want to throw it out there.
Yes.
Whatever are you talking about?
We'll talk about that.
But as far as my take on it, I like it. I mean, anything to piss off white people every once in a while is actually cool with me. But all joking aside, I don't have a problem with it. First things first, let's just talk about this. Disney has, about like 7 or 8 white princesses. The Little Mermaid is a fish. It's a fictional character. And fictional, it's not real.
Truth be told, like mermaids in pop culture these days, like every time you've seen a mermaid like in a movie or anything like Beowulf, Harry Potter, they're barely even humanoid in
They're not even real.
Exactly.
Why are you?
They're closer to half fairy, half fish.
Exactly.
Yeah, like put another dollar. What the fuck is up with y'all? I mean, seriously.
There it is.
It's a fish. It's a fish. Seriously.
I mean,
it's a fish. A fish ain't got no goddamn colors. I mean, unless you look like a clownfish or, literally like colors. I'm talking about like people of color. It's not real.
Let the man rant.
It's not real. Dude, really. It's like, seriously. She's sitting there she's calling the police because she's not a black mermaid.
So.
Dude, it's not. Never mind the fact that
somebody said Tiana can't be white because she seasons her food. Okay.
Let's talk about. I got a little thing that I wrote down right here. You want to talk about as far as like how it should. By the way, okay, hear me out. That was hilarious.
Yo, I didn't see that. I did not see that. Bam! You got legs. No, that was Emerald.
There's Emerald. But let's talk about some whitewashing for a second. You have Exodus, and don't get me wrong, these actual actors I actually do like. Christian Bale, he was Moses. Moses was black. Joel Edgerton, Ramesses was black. You got Sigourney Weaver, who I loved her in Aliens. She played Pharaoh's wife, who was black. And we gonna go the Last Airbender. Elizabeth.
But
what's his name? The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, those are Asian people, all played by white people. What's his name? Lone Ranger. Last time I checked, Tonto is a Native American, not Johnny Depp's color. What's his name? John Wayne playing Genghis Khan. Come on. Really?
So
really,
we can admit that.
Really?
We can admit
Are we really gonna have this conversation right now?
Yes, we are.
I'm talking about those people who I'm currently.
So we can admit the fact that Hollywood has had a history of whitewashing characters, mainly because of racist institutions in place, but also because there were, and because of those racist institutions, we didn't have black actors in place. Nowadays, now in this day and age, it's kind of a reverse of that. We're kind of getting black people are oversaturating the market in a lot of ways. The Rock is playing every single action role. He's in that. We said it last week. He might play the Thing in Fantastic Four, which I'm okay with because I can let go of it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but what's his name? Gordon Ramsay playing. Prince, that would be epic.
You gotta let him curse. You gotta let him curse. You can't have Gordon Ramsay not saying you effing idiot. What are you doing? You can't do that. But I call it the blackwash because we're most of the characters are being changed over to and be inclusive, which I get. But again, it goes on with my original statement. You don't have to pander to us. You are pandering to us to get us to say, oh, you got a black person. I'm going to spend my money on this. No, people love these characters as children. They love them growing up. They're going to love them even more. They don't really care as long as the movie is good. As long as the movie is acceptable, we don't have a problem with it. The only thing I got a problem with is, of course, the effing memeage. There's one, I don't know, did you get it? The meme where they made Ariel black.
Yeah.
They made her
super big lips. When the
had
wave
a chicken
comes
wing
up,
on her neck.
When the wave
Do you
comes
have
up
that
on
one?
her,
and instead of a boulder, she was on a watermelon.
Yeah,
yes.
she was on a water.
That shit. Excuse me. That's
I'll
nothing
allow
for
it.
me.
I'll allow it. You know what? This one
That
I'll
was
allow
ridiculous.
it.
Like what? Like that's in the heading says you think racism is gone.
It's dead.
No, it's not, because we still have people who make stupid stuff like that. But you know what? I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet that was somebody who's trolling, because it is a good troll.
Oh, yeah.
It invoked an emotion out of me. I ain't comment on it, but it was definitely a good troll because that's. Ooh,
I'll allow it, Trey.
I
Go
would
ahead.
find that motherfucker and I punched him in the nuts repeatedly. Like, you deserve to get stomped out like Jerk McGurk on fucking Boondocks. Like, nah, like, you throw a chair and smack that bomb in the head. I'm dead serious. There's no freaking way you should do some shit like that.
I mean, my thing is this. I don't have a problem with them putting in it. I just wish that we could actually hold on. I actually heard something about this. Somebody came over there and said, well, how would you guys feel if a white person came and played the Princess and the Frog? Me personally, if you want to come over there and talk about you being white in New Orleans in the 1920s, a white woman trying to be black, a black woman in the 1920s trying to open up your own restaurant.
Some oldie time.
I mean,
yeah, like,
be my guest,
like,
because you guys could actually open up a restaurant and it'd be no problem.
But that also still reintroduces that problem.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
That still reintroduces the same problem I'm saying. Like, we need to create our own characters. We don't need Disney pandering to us. We don't need make the characters the way the characters are. Stick to the source material. Do what you got to do. Move on. Make some new characters. Like there's like as far as the comic book world, they wanted a black Superman. They didn't decide to change him black like they talk about Michael B. Jordan playing Superman. They wanted a black Superman. They created a black character who's similar to him in Blue Marvel. And he's not anything Superman-esque.
Check this out. What if she just killed the what do they call it? The audition. What if she just killed the audition and they were like, I don't care what color she is, she's there.
And I mean,
that
why
works.
not?
That works.
She got a white daddy and she's a black mermaid. If what's the name? Trident is.
Oh no. They're talking about Idris Elba playing Trident or Poseidon or whichever her bad name is. But Triton. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of Greek whatever crap.
By the way, I like this one was actually really, really funny. If you thought that we was out there going out there watching for Black Panther, we gonna be up there trying to watch it.
Joe. If y'all about to show up in scuba gear to go watch this movie, I am going to fire up your entire soul.
I saw one joint say, I saw one person say, all right, let me explain. Putting Michael Blackston as
Sebastian. First off, Sebastian's Jamaican.
You bitch ass nigga.
Like, just make the whole like we had it a couple years ago where we had the black version of the black version of the Batman movie where we had Idris Elba was playing Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
The guy who was in 12 Years a Slave. I forgot his.
I can't
name.
pronounce.
There it
his
is.
name,
There's
yeah.
the daggone picture I was talking about.
Yeah, I can't pronounce his name, but I know exactly who he plays. Scar.
But they want him to play the Joker
yeah.
like that. You know, I could see it, but it's gonna be low budget because no major Hollywood production company is gonna produce that. If they did, I'd be highly surprised. But I mean, it's ultimately, I think that we just need to create our own characters. Like, don't be up in arms. And when the decision is made to go that far and make that change, we're happy. The people who's unhappy, shut the fuck up. It's that simple.
I'll allow it.
So I just wanted to get that out there.
Oh man. And we've come to the conclusion of the show. So
that's all I had to say.
I'm out of I have a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't tell them. We were drinking Heineken. You can't see it because it's green.
Yeah. So I mean,
of course we didn't think about it until just now.
Yeah, so, but yeah, to end off this show, I'm not gonna do a spin kick, but yeah, where we go. So like as we do all the time, go on blursandwhiskey.com, like, share, subscribe, go and get your merch. Listen to prior episodes.
Wait, I had 11 bad words. I kind of went in. I kind of went in.
Hey, Trey.
All right.
I win.
I'm going to need a hearing aid by the time we're done with this show. Because this mama repeatedly tries to blow up my fucking eardrums. Okay, that's 12. There you go. Make it even.
But as we always do, go on blursandwhiskey.com. Like, share, subscribe on YouTube. Check us out and like us on Facebook. You also go on Castbox app to go and listen to prior episodes. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Even if you dislike it, let us know so we can go ahead and have a conversation about it. We can only do better if you go ahead, guys, and tell us what's going on in your life.
And don't be scared to slide in them DMs if you're trying to, knock me off the sticks. Yeah.
Or cucumber you too?
No. Well, I mean, hey. No, we got to be careful with the cucumber. Careful with that. But some of y'all got teeth.
What's the results on this Madden thing? Yes or no? I mean,
let's take a look.
Who's playing? I bet.
78% nah.
I win! That's what you sound like. Ain't nobody playing that shit.
I'm playing. So I mean, anywho.
Come on, man.
As we always do, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink, and I'm still up.
Hey, do what you gotta do.